Hello everyone. We will start with fundamental unit, that is cell. So you have studied or you have heard the term cell, right? So let us first introduce cell. What is cell? The first thing comes in our mind is cell is what? Battery, which we used and which we called as cell, right? But now in biology, cell is what? Building blocks of all living organism. Now, means each and every organism is made up of what? Cell. Now tell me, what is building blocks? Building blocks, you all are aware. That means when you look at the building, so what are the building blocks of house? That is bricks. All bricks together form building. Same way, all of us means it includes all, whether it is plant, animal, humans as well, right? All of us made up of cell. So inside of our body we have a smaller identical unit which we called as cell, which are present everywhere in our body. So bricks, that is for building. So as well, living organism means animal, birds, human, plants, all living organisms. Cell theory, evolution of cell theory. Now you see, Robert Hooke in 1665 discovered cell. Robert Brown in 1833 discovered nucleus. Why there is a gap of the 1600 and 1800? That was too much of gap, right? Due to microscope. There was no compound microscope at that time, right? After cell, many scientists studied on cell. After that, cell theory was given. As I mentioned earlier, Robert Hooke in 1665 discovered cell. Then somewhere around 1833, Robert Brown discovered nucleus in cell. Now don't confuse. Robert Hooke discovered cell. After discovery of cell, many scientists go through the cell, and then after in 1833 Robert Brown discovered what? Nucleus. Nucleus is a microscopic structure in between the cell, right? See, the time of 16s and 18s, long time due to the lack of microscopy, as discovered microscope was actually not so magnifying, that was simple. Now tell me, what is protoplasm? You might have aware of the structure of cell. There are basic three things: cell membrane, nucleus, and cytoplasm, right? So there is a fluid portion in the cell that is known as protoplasm, that is given by Perkins. That I have not mentioned over here, but that is in your book, textbook. You can go through it. Okay. And the 3 points of cell theory, that cell are the structural and functional unit. Second one is all organisms are made up of cells. Third one is all cells arise from pre-existing cells only. Cells arise from pre-existing cells only. Now, what is this structural and functional unit of life? You will ask one question, explain or give reason why cells are the structural and functional unit of life. Then what will you write? When I say the structural means structure of all living organism that is made up of cell. As I told about building, each bricks together constitute house. Likewise, cells together constitute structure of living. So cells are the structure unit of living organism. Now, what about functional unit? Functional unit means each cells perform specific function. For example, you can say human body. Now there are so many systems in human body. You will study it in 10th standard. So many functions which entire body have to perform. Like one is excretory system. Second one is digestive system. Third one is circulatory system. All the system have different function, like excretory system have function of excretion. Digestive system have the function of digestion of food that we all are consuming, right? And the circulatory system that is for circulation of blood. There are so many other systems. I will just explain what is the function of whole body. Function of whole body, right? So whole body have different function. Each of this function is result of function performed by each cell. Excretory system, that is made up of different cells. Digestive system, that organs are made up of different cells. So this all the system together form entire body, and the entire body is performing different function, that is due to the basic unit cell. That's why the cells are the structural and functional unit of life. Okay, understand? So next is all organisms are made up of cell. As I mentioned earlier, all organisms, that includes all humans, all animals, all birds, all plants, okay, that all are made up of cells. Now last one is this. What Virchow has given, cell arise from pre-existing cells. Now what is pre-existing cells? Virchow given this term cell arise from pre-existing cells because these 2 points of cell theory, which was given by Sleeden and Swan, was not explaining that all the cells are coming from where. So this Virchow give addition in this cell theory, and that was all cell arise from pre-existing cells only. Now what about the pre-existing? You know that cell division, one cell divide into this 2 daughter cell. Now this 2 daughter cells comes from where? This older one. This older one is known as pre-existing cell, right? Okay, now we will revise one thing. Robert Hooke discovered cell, Robert Brown discovered nucleus, Sleeden and Swan proposed cell theory. Addition to this cell theory was given by Virchow, that is cell arise from pre-existing cells. There is one thing in your textbook given, that is this discovery of protoplasm.